So Suresh actually got a cake for me, which is a question mark. Yeah, my cake was a question mark.
I cannot believe that.
Yeah, he was like, she's a Kaun Banega Crorepati. She just doesn't stop. She is unpredictable. She's I forgot the word. Yes. No, not what? Are you serious? Did I just do that on an interview? I have an incredible team of people who worked on her look. Asking me personally, I hate dressing up. I would be seen in pajamas and kaftans all the time. It's a chance I have taken. It's a risk I have taken. There was a way of playing her the way she is written, and I would have been safe home. The way I've decided to play her, I don't know what people are going to feel about it or how they're going to react to it. But then that is the exciting part of being an actor.
Alright, so today I have with me one of my most favorite actors, somebody who always surprises us, somebody who always takes up roles which always are so challenging, so diverse, and at the end of the day, so entertaining. I have with me Shefali Shah joining in. Hi Shefali ma'am, welcome. How are you?
I'm good, Shweta. How are you? I hope you're well. I hope everyone around you is well and safe.
Yes. Everything's really well. Thank you. Happy New Year to you. I am glad that you're here the first project of the year, absolutely dhamakedar. You know, the promo is out, like I was just telling you. I absolutely love the trailer. So intriguing. Tell me a little about the response to the trailer that you've been getting so far.
Exactly what you said. It's shocking, it's unexpected, and it's so intriguing. And it's like everyone who's seen it is like, oh my God, we can't wait to watch it.
And is that something that you anticipated while you were, in the process of it, or?
Well, I knew the show is very exciting. Mm-hmm. It's very hard hitting. It's very complex. So it is a show that everyone, we found it, the fact that we became a part of it, all of us, we knew the kind of, intense show Human is.
Yeah.
I had not seen the trailer. Actually, I had seen it just the night before it dropped. And I had goosebumps, and I was like, in spite of being a part of it, in spite of understanding and reading and living that script, even I was like, oh my God, what is this?
Exactly. So you can only imagine what everybody else must be thinking, right? I mean, I'm sure you've been getting all this crazy response even over, all over social media. But I want to know from you, what was about this role that, it really enticed you to, to be a part of it? Of course, I understand it's an amazing script from what you said also in the trailer launch, in the event today. But anything specific that you actually really liked about the show, the script?
One is, I had read or heard about drug trials. But when I read the script and when the director spoke to me about it, it was a world it was shocking.
Yeah.
It was something I didn't know at all, wasn't aware of. It was scary. The fact that they were doing it with a lot of research, I really thought that the subject, it's something that needed to be told.
Yeah.
One is that. Secondly, both the directors, I was very, very excited about working with them. And the script is extremely strong. And thirdly, and most importantly, the role. I have never played a character like this. Never. Nor have I met a person like this.
Yeah.
Matlab, real life mein I've never heard, seen or met a person like this. And almost everyone who was involved in the team said the same thing about Gauri Nath. She is unpredictable. She's I forgot the word. Yes. No, not what? Are you serious? Did I just do that on an interview? Fine. Indecipherable.
Oh, indecipherable. You got it.
She's like a Pandora's box. You don't know what is going to hit you next. And in spite of living that script, swallowing the script, the character, even then she used to surprise me. I still haven't been able to wrap my head around this one.
But tell me something, when you don't have a reference point, when you don't, have someone जिसको आप देख करके इस character के बारे में सोच सकते हो या characteristics उससे ले सकते हो, does that make it more difficult for you or is it easier for you? How does that work out?
See, like for example, in Human, normally you always create your own characters.
Okay.
Like even with Delhi Crime, even though I was playing a real life person, I'd only gotten 2 hours with Chaya ma'am. You can't imbibe or an entire personality in 2 hours. Ratika became her own person.
Right.
That's the point, right? You make these characters who become their individual people. They are not copies of somebody. But as far as Gauri Nath is concerned, I can tell you one thing, is that she was written in a certain way. Okay? And I had some thoughts about how I wanted to play her, etc., etc., etc. The more I read the script, I read it 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, and then I decided, I had a meeting with Moses and Vipul, and I said, listen, I want to play her completely differently. Completely differently from the way you've written. They were like, okay. And we talked about it, and they were accepting enough.
Yeah.
Because they trusted what I was saying. But it's a chance I have taken. It's a risk I have taken. There was a way of playing her the way she is written, and I would have been safe home. The way I've decided to play her, I don't know what people are going to feel about it or how they're going to react to it. But then that is the exciting part of being an actor.
Yeah, that's lovely. But so far the response has been good. So I'm guessing takeoff acha ho gaya. So I think that's a good thing, right? Touch wood. On a lighter note, I think one thing which I absolutely love about the trailer is how stunning you look as always. The looks, oh my god. It was, I mean, each and every frame. एक भी ऐसा frame नहीं है, मतलब जब आप रो भी रहे हो, जब आप मतलब you're just looking fab. And I know the look is not something which is just, not, मतलब अब के आज के time में the look always also has a lot of personality to it. It, it really enhances who you are. Tell me a little about the look. How much of you are we seeing in Gauri?
So I have to tell you that I have an incredible team of people who worked on her look. Asking me personally, I hate dressing up. I would be seen in pajamas and kaftans all the time. But a very big part of Gauri Nath was the way she dresses. Okay, so not only did we have Shisha Da, who's an amazing DOP, a very senior and amazing DOP, but I had Pallavi Simmons, who did my makeup. I had Sandhya Bellare, who did my hair. I had Radhika Mehra, who's done the styling and designing of not just Gauri Nath, but of the entire show. And I could not have looked like this minus those people. So all credit just goes to them.
Amazing. Like I said, each and every frame and stunning throughout. So that is again one thing that I'm actually looking forward to. Okay, so tell me something about the fact that you're working with your husband here. Does that make it easy or does that make it difficult? How is that like on the sets?
Well, I don't know. If you thought it made it easier, no, it doesn't make it easier, in fact, because there is a protocol. You need to be even more careful.
Yeah.
In front of people, because if we had a difference of opinion and we decided to talk to each other the way we talk at home, we know that it's nothing. We're just trying to have a conversation, right. But it can be perceived completely in a different light. Yeah. So there is a certain protocol that you have to maintain when you are working. And of course, it goes without saying that I respect him tremendously. And when you're doing a show, it's a collaborative process.
Yeah.
It's a give and take. And it's you convince me or I'll convince you. Or we'll put the best in together and create this show together. So that understanding goes without, and I'm like I'm one of those actors who asks a lot of questions, who has a point of view on every word, every line. So I really chew their brains. So every time I used to walk in, when I had my meetings, script reads or discussions with the directors, both Moses and Vipul, I would have a suitcase full of files, because I had the first draft, second draft, then my notes, then and they would be like, oh God, cancel everything for the day because she's going to take the entire day. I remember at one point of time, Vipul looked at Moses and said, let's push this show by 3 years because we're never going to finish with her. It was like that.
So is that how you usually approach your characters with other filmmakers as well?
Yes.
That's actually fab. Okay,
you should ask them. Maybe they're just traumatized by me.
Come on, no.
So when I finished Jalsa, the film Jalsa.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So when an actor raps, they get a cake and all that.
Yeah.
So Suresh actually got a cake for me, which is a question mark. Yeah, my cake was a question mark.
I cannot believe that.
Yeah, he was like, she's a Kaun, Banega, Crorepati. She just doesn't stop.
Oh my God, that is amazing. But I think since you actually really get into it and you actually really have to understand the character so well, that is why your performances are so amazing, and that is why people absolutely love you. And like I said in my introduction as well, how your all the roles are so diverse, they're so different from each other, and at the same time you surprise us every time. So I think it's a part of your process which works for you, which works for us. So I don't see any problem there. So I think it's perfect.
I don't see a problem there.
Yeah, perfect, fine. Cool. We're okay with the question mark.
Yeah,
okay.
Totally.
Lastly, I want to know, this Shefali ma'am is not just a project which is just for entertainment. This is something where you're actually literally enlightening the audience. Many of us who are actually not aware that this is something that actually happens. What are your expectations from when the show comes out? Because it's not just entertainment, like I said, it's something more. What would you want to say about that?
When you put a show out or a film out or any project out, you know that some people will love it, some people will not like it, etc., etc. There is one thing for sure, nobody can ignore this show. It will stir some intense emotions out of you. It will. I had read about trials, I had heard about trials, but when I read the script, when I discussed it, when I got the information and the research that the directors had done, I was shocked. I was absolutely shocked, because we don't even know as much as a needle in a haystack as far as this entire field, as far as this entire, thing about drug trials, etc. goes. We don't know anything. I didn't know. I really didn't know. And despite having 10 hours of this, I'm sure there is still a lot that we're unaware of. So it is a show, you like it, you love it, you don't like it, you hate it, whatever your emotion is, you cannot ignore this show.
Well, like they say, love it, hate it, but you just can't ignore it. So that is something that you say, but I think people are going to like it. I mean,
it's very powerful. It's very, very powerful. It's going to, it's going to be very intense for everyone.
Well, I think 14th January के लिए हमें wait करना होगा, because Humans releases on Disney Plus Hotstar on the 14th of January. Lastly, thank you so much, Shefali ma'am. It was so nice talking to you, like always. I'm really, really, really looking forward to Human, as always.
Thank you.
And it's so nice talking to you. Stay safe, and
you too.
Really hope to catch up with you again. And
yes.
All the very best.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Shweta. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.